tes. Tes. Main lah ya. Lanjut guys. Kemana sekarang? Ini kah? Tuh, suaranya. Apa sih? Oh, Wesel. Fesofik.
Revelio.
Circle gimana woy? Ini kamar. Tahu, wah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ya bisa travel ya, lupa apa. Ya belum keambil TP-nya loh. Yang kaget itu.
Revelio.
Ini kalau nggak salah masih ada. Gue bilang. Ada apa kan ya?
Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just
Accio. Levioso.
Nah. Ini lebih biasa.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
will make you regret signing up.
Nanti bang, PSM bang.
Confringo! Levioso!
Lupa.
Levioso!
Sorry kepencet.
Sendo!
I'm the one! Act like a winner!
Levioso!
Don't shy away,
Oh,
you're
damn.
Expulso!
Accio!
There goes my way.
Levioso! Confringo!
I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Benar dah. Gue lupa buat ngedo ininya. Karena sih ini ya ini cara buat apa? Protego, enak aja. Lupa cok.
Protego!
Iya, ini Protego apa? Guys, lupa guys. Dekat mana ini? Sini aja kali ya.
I think I'll miss you.
Hello there.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Poster hack siapa? Ini luar situ. Terus pakai itu. Ini di mana anjir? Ini gue tahu di mana. Ini gue nggak tahu di mana anjir. Dah. Misi utama dulu. Nanti fast reveal-nya ya.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio!
Yang punya sesuatu apa di sini? Oke. Si Profesor. Dia nggak punya apa-apa sih.
What are you up to now?
Ah, ya tracer itu anjir. Lock lagi. Ya apa?
Revelio!
Nah, ini kah? Kayak ini dah. Cuman caranya gimana gua tuh? Dia di sini ya kan? Tracernya. Sebenarnya sih di quest ya. Lupa. Kita harus pakai is. Yo. Find landmark. Gue pengen cari ini fotonya di mana ya? Ah, ini dia. Naik ke tangga di belakang ini. Oh. Okay.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Ravenclaw.
Lumos!
Nih, ini naganya nih.
Ah, a rhinoceros.
Might some kind soul help me?
Ini apa lagi?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play.
Gobstone,
Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I
Oh,
can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio.
Skip, Cok. Urusan lah. Nanti dulu.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Cok, lu mau nyari game gobstone dulu. Benar. Ini bisa gua.
Accio. Levioso.
Levioso. Masa di atas dah.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Di sini ini nembung lagi di sini, Cok. Misi yang itu dulu. Masih Kus.
Revelio.
There's the fountain.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet...
Dia bilang harus unlock level 1. Mana sih ini? Brilliant key nanti dulu.
Find, if anything.
Oh ini.
Someone was sat by the fire and I was...
This stairwell looks promising. Lumos. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Kan?
Levioso.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Sini buat apa?
Levioso.
Ada.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Di atas ada apa?
Lumos.
Oke. Kemana? Oh,
Revelio.
itu warnanya ke sini. Mantap.
Lumos.
Terus ini. Cara bukanya level 1 anjir. Jangan bilang ini di tak ada.
Levioso. Accio.
Kasih ikut ya.
Revelio.
Yang ngebug guys. Bisa masuk gak? Bakal. Suara di sini gimana? Oh itu. Dalam sisanya. Terus ini permasalahannya satu.
Hogwarts hasn't been the famous black.
Ke situ kah?
Lucky for us, we have
Ininya.
Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley. Ini kemana? Oh ini ke sini. Ntar aja itu mah. Gue harus return dulu. Aduh, gua nggak bisa TP ya. Nggak tempat TP-nya atau bisa? Bisa nyata. Good. Professor Weasley.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Yes.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Misi selanjutnya kita. Ini pakai gear dulu. Kita lupa pakai wand baru. Beda desain doang tuh yang ini lah.
Revelio.
Sekarang misinya apa? Misi yang ini dulu kali ya. Kita cari bola dulu. Kita keliling-keliling ini dulu. Apalin map.
Revelio.
Di sini. Bentar. Ini kah? Aku ke atasnya gimana? Nggak ada di atas dia. Oh ini.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Pertanyaannya gobstone-nya di mana dah? Oh itu dia.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Setuan lagi kita.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Itu pacar Ravenclaw ya?
Lumos.
Mana itu anjir? Ini dari sini kah? Ini ya. Lihat gue burung. Burung lagi. Kupu-kupu anjir. Lah, weh. Ngebak anjing. main kayak gini lagi. 13. Itu satu di situ, 1 3 3. 15 3 6 16 16 17 19 19 21 butuh 5. 2 3 4 5 itu. Itu apa? Kita 2 butuh 5. Oh yang itu. Ah yang ini. Sini yang, oh itu yang sebelah. Ini ada 1 terus sama laba-laba. Laba-laba itu 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. 4 itu yang itu. Oke. Nah, ini. Set aja. Lumayan dapat baju. Oke dulu lah. Mantap.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Saat kita akan berjumpa. Oke kaki nih. Ini kita ini dulu. 1 2 3 itu 3 tambah 9 itu 3 12 12 15 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 7 7 itu 7 ya 9 8 7. Oh yang itu. Mantap. Terus itu 15 tambah 2 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 butuh 6 9 8 7 6 ya cicak adalah lagi top. Ini dapat baju lagi, dapat gear lah bahasanya ya, kelok cok.
Revelio.
Kamu di sini. Kau di sana. Kita memandang.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Revelio.
Ingin nyari XP kita di sini.
Accio.
Ada.
Revelio.
Ada di sini mana? Ada di
Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
Nice.
I should go and see her.
Revelio.
Torn up door. Chucked into the staircase. Every time I tried to step on, it moved.
Ini. Komplit aja. Gear gua penuh. Kita hapus dulu guys, ntar guys. Meski kaki nih. Kayaknya ini yang penuh dah. Apa ini hapus ya? Ini aja lah. Kita destroy. Ada yang kosong. Lumayan kan buat naikin level. Cok. Sama. Ini kayak nggak perlu, masih ada 1. Sama ini aja dah. Kita butuh slot banyak cok. Ini penuh nggak? Oke. Nanti bang, facecapnya bang.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Sama Kan bisa TP, ngapain gue lari? Yang dekat mana ya? Ini aja lah. Kita mau Nah ini belum diambil.
Lumos.
Di mana ini? Wah, di atas, coy, tempat profesor ini. Kita ambil. Nih, di sini harusnya. Itu dia. Tamaman. Yay.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Wish. Lumayan. Nah. Lanjut lagi. Deadly. Isi utamanya nanti dulu ntar ya. Itu misi side quest dulu. Tapi kelok, bisa nggak ya? Bisa.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Revelio.
Di atas. Iya benar, wah keren banget aja. Kita naik level.
Revelio.
Mana cok?
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Lu biru-biru yang ngalangin.
Yes.
Nice.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Nah, baru TP. Jauh di mata, dekat di hati. Oh, 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 oh. Meski kau kini jauh di sana, kita Harusnya TP di luar, Cok. Emang dah. Ah, Cok.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
TP aja ke ini. Meski kini jauh, kita memandang langit yang sama. Aku selalu menunggu saat kita akan
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens. I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
Gryffindor.
Someone's practicing the broken wand in the common.
Terus kita misi utama baru. Oh, gitu sih. Maaf mas. Ini yang deket di mana coba? Kayak ini dah.
Oh.
Kita akan.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay. Bentar. Google, Cok. Yuk. Kita lanjut lagi. Coba lagi TP aja lah ya. Lah ke sini.
Glad you're back.
Lucan.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Sabar.
Not at the moment.
Ini kita
Fine, but don't take too long making up your mind.
belajar combo. Juga kan?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yeah.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Jadi gitu. Kan. Mampus kalau Levioso, Akio. Berikan lo. Dari Beneter.
Akio.
Levioso.
Don't try rain that. Potato!
Kena lagi kan?
Levioso. Akio. Akio. Levioso. Levioso. Potato. Accio.
Leviosa.
Come on.
Kok langsung kopek ini?
Leviosa.
Accio.
Leviosa.
Terbang dah lu aja.
Accio.
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Sorry.
You'll get it!
Accio.
Wah, Kyo.
That's it!
Leviosa, Akio.
Leviosa.
Lebih enak Leviosa tuh Akio ya. Leviosa pukul-pukul,
Nicely done.
Akio tarik, pukul-pukul lagi.
Leviosa.
Baru gue bilang.
Accio.
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Oke, lu kan. Terus kita udah bisa kan?
Assignment's all finished.
Oke.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Oke, gue salah TP lagi dah. Iya, anjir. Wah, nemu kita. Kemana dia anjir atas?
Lumos.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Anyone in the wizarding world.
Mana dia? Oh ini. Si.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Into Gryffindor.
I can't believe she's
I trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Oke.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
No. Oh, anjir. Nice. Terus?
Good work.
Oke, kita pakai. Tunggu sekarang ini gak guna
You
ini.
go. I've set up a few targets for
Incendio.
Send.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to insist.
Nice. Terus kita balik lagi dah ke Profesor ini. Ya itulah, lupa gue namanya. Lah, ini malah gue TP ke kelas loh. Salah TP lagi, cocok.
He was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Ya, dekat lah.
Lumos.
Udah malam, cok. Sini mah begadang anjing.
What are you up to now?
Lah, bukan di sini. Lah. Di bawah dia. Bener, cok, Profesor Vic kan. Profesor Vic gimana sih? Ke sini. Oh, mungkin TP. Oh, ini dia. Kan? Bener kan, salah TP gua.
Revelio.
Udah pagi.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Profesor. Oh, dekat di dalam.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian. Kita harus temu Sebastian ya.
Revelio.
Where is Sebastian?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I don't know, man.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Hey, Sebastian.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. Sip. Spell dulu guys. Nanti masih gue lupa. Coba gue lupa pakai spellnya. Ah, nemu. Ini dulu ya.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Kok Lumos? Kok Lumos, Mas?
Quietly now.
Oke. Gue lu gak ngerti siapa, coba.
Revelio.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick,
Kalau
behind the
misalnya
bookcase.
kena lampu ada. Oke.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Better? The library is no place for larking about. Out at once.
Gue lupa lampu. Ambil. Lampu. Oops.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Revelio.
Dia mau mana?
Revelio.
Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio. Revelio.
Kelas pecah.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be
Revelio.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Nah, ada dia di dalam.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso.
Gua harus pakai ketetetetet.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this.
Reparo.
Nice.
Revelio.
Kayak gue butuh dua dah. Ini Lumos. Ya nggak bisa, cok. Lumos dulu ya.
Lumos.
Kelihatan, cok.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Lumos. There must be more to this one.
That's it. Revelio.
I'm going to dance. Gila. Si ini ya, siapa sih yang di Harry Potter tuh? Gue lupa. itu dokter. Ya pokoknya dia lah. Lupa gue namanya. I'm gonna die, la 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 la. Lanjut.
Where might this lead?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Lumos.
Accio. Levioso.
Gak bisa. Apa dong? Ini.
Reparo.
Bukan.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Lumos.
Itu gimana, Cak?
Accio.
Oh, pukul dong. Ya nge-stuck guys. Ya. Ya, nge-stuck kita. Guys, nge-stuck guys. Emang. Lucu anjing ngelawak.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Levioso.
Accio.
Protego.
Anjing gue gak expect.
Protego. Accio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Oh, oke. Hei, dapat.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Lawan banyak cocok.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Waduh.
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Gue sekarat boy.
It is a book after all.
Dia masuk.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Jadi kangen ini.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Udah pagi kan? Kayak udah aman gitu. Ngeliling. Tapi kan emang harusnya udah aman. Harusnya aman ya, malam kesini. Nggak salah tuh ada sesuatu aja di sini tapi ya.
Accio, Revelio.
Ada buku sih gitu di sini. Pagi-pagi ya. Pagi-pagi. Nanti dia.
Incendio.
Incendio sih ini.
Accio. Revelio.
Mana dia?
Lumos.
Oh, di sana. Itu di sana. Ya.
Revelio.
Itu dia.
Lumos. Revelio.
Cara buat matiin ini pakai apa anjir?
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Tahu. Cepet. Ada sesuatu di sini, kayak ini.
Really have made a mess of things.
Kenapa, Mbak?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Incendio.
Boleh, nggak pernah pilihin. Lem.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
3 more to go.
Revelio.
Hey, madam. What's up, my brain? Oh, itu di bawah. Ini nggak ada. Ambil kayak.
Accio.
Nice. Sip. Lagi.
Revelio. Accio.
Sip.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trusting. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Pasti ya guys ya. Kita kedahan dulu. Mau azan soalnya.
Hogwarts.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
I shan't miss you.
Misinya kemana sih sebenarnya? Bawah, coy. Fig, Profesor Fig, eta cucu.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Iya, book, tapi
What?
bisa melihat masa
That's...
lalu.
Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Gila, luas banget, boy. Oke.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Hidden? Gue disuruh keluar. Mana nih? Lah.
Accio. Excellent.
Ini udah kan ya? Udah. Bisa masih keluar ya? Santuy banget penjaganya. Nyantuy banget. Ada broomstick juga lagi. Kalau misalnya event ada kayak gitu keren sih.
Accio. Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
Hidden gem.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ada spell Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Mana ini dia?
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Oh.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Lumos.
Sakit anjir.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Duit.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Ini duit doang ini.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos, lumos, lumos.
Revelio.
Oh shit.
I almost thought of Have you found anything to,
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
Happy to help.
I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Yep.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
By the way guys, dan lu guys, lagi sesuatu Jumat, kita lanjutin setelah sholat Jumat. Thank you.